Hey guys, this is attorney Philip Adams with the law offices of Philip Adams in Shreveport, Louisiana, and I want to take some time today to talk about how Louisiana's expungement laws offer an opportunity for redemption in certain serious criminal cases. While an expungement does not destroy a record of arrest and or conviction in a criminal case, an expungement does conceal such a record from public view by most people and entities. The concealing of a record benefits the person with the record in multiple ways, including by giving the person with the record peace of mind and knowing that fewer eyes will be able to see details about that person's past, by opening potential job opportunities for the record holder who may have previously been unable to obtain a job due to having an easily accessible record, etc. Now, some people who have committed serious offenses in their past may not be aware of recent legislative changes that might afford them the opportunity to obtain an expungement with respect to certain offenses. One recent change that took place under Louisiana's expungement laws a few years ago occurred under Louisiana Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 978, subsection E, and it allows individuals with convictions for aggravated battery, second-degree battery, aggravated criminal damage to property, simple robbery, purse snatching, or illegal use of weapons or dangerous instrumentalities to obtain an expungement if certain conditions are met. Now, these are very serious crimes. So even being given the opportunity to obtain an expungement is a big deal for people who were convicted of any of these offenses in the past. This type of expungement can only be obtained if a contradictory hearing occurs between the person who seeks the expungement and the state's attorney, or what we call the prosecutor. At such a contradictory hearing, the person seeking an expungement through his or her attorney must prove the following conditions. A, more than 10 years have elapsed since the person completed any sentence, deferred adjudication, or period of probation or parole based on the felony conviction. B, the person has not been convicted of any other criminal offense during the 10-year period. C, the person has no criminal charges pending against him. And D, the person has been employed for a period of 10 consecutive years. Additionally, when filing a motion for expungement for any of the previously mentioned offenses, the person has to include a certification from the district attorney's office that verifies that, to the DA's knowledge, the applicant has no convictions during the 10-year period and no pending charges under a bill of information or indictment by a grand jury. And finally, it bears mentioning that because all expungements are discretionary, trial court judges can deny a motion for expungement even if the conditions that I just mentioned are actually met. So there's never any guarantee that an expungement in such cases can ultimately be obtained. But despite such an uncertainty in outcome, an expungement is still arguably worth seeking for the reasons that I mentioned, especially when it comes to opening up potential job opportunities. Now, those requirements might seem onerous because they basically require 10 years of good conduct by the person who's seeking to have the record cleared. However, these requirements serve to protect the general public and make sure that before society allows somebody to move past such serious offenses and conceal those offenses from access by the public, the petitioner has to first demonstrate that he or she is worthy of being given a second chance. Article 978, subsection E, clearly strikes a balance between giving some serious offenders an opportunity to move on with their lives and in protecting the public's right to continue accessing records relating to such offenses if those serious offenders don't demonstrate good conduct over an extended period of time. If you know somebody who needs help with an expungement, it's important to contact a knowledgeable and competent criminal defense attorney who can help. Take care.